to pay. So come and see.
Today it's tyre day on the i3. 2 front ones, got to be done. They're not cheap, but we're going over now to my mate's place, who I've known for many years. He's going to fit them for me. He's going to drop the oil, I know it's a swear word in the EV language, on the Rex, the tiny little bike engine that sups a tiny bit of juice when you are low on charge. This ain't an hybrid, just remember. Anyway, we're on his way. We will be heading out down the M1 to a place called Ilkeston. He used to be in Langley Mill, but he hasn't been in Langley Mill now for quite a few months, if not maybe 18 months now when he moved, maybe 2 years even. Time flies, eh kids? That's some BMW things on the seat belts I'm trying to click into there, the extensions. You can find them on a review I did on them on my channel. So yes, we're on his way. It's just after 9. I told him I'd be there at 9:45, so easy peasy. It's about a 25-minute jaunt up the M1 northbound. I've noticed as well this morning something about one of my stickers on the back of this i3, and I never thought at the time when I had it done, and that is that it says electric first, dyno fuel second. Well, that's a real good way of what this channel's all about, because I, don't forget, I've owned some serious American muscle V8 cars over many years, and up to March last year I even had the 2015 5-litre GT Mustang. So when you think what I'm driving now as a small compact EV, it kind of like does bring it home which route I've took. Still love the things, you know. I wouldn't invest in one now because I believe that they are losing a lot of money and they're coming down in price. I can see it. I know there's a 2014 top of the range Dodge Charger in black. That thing, what, 2 years ago would have fetched £26,000. It looks really nice. It's just been imported. It just needs registering. That thing now is for sale at £14,500. So the loss factor in my eyes over the last 2 years, I couldn't soak up £10,000 knowing that there's one out there for sale that cheap, and I'd paid 24 2 years ago. That is not me and motoring. This is why I went on to the electric side. Anyway, I'm ranting. I'll leave it at that. I'm going to get on the motorway. So just leaving my hometown now on the A512, heading out on all these roadworks yet again that are still being done. So I'll catch up later. Shades off, welcome back. Just going to do something of a trial here and show you that speed between 70 to 80 mile an hour, and I know 80 is above the speed limit. Hey ho, I'm just following the traffic, people. Nobody in Britain does 70 anymore. With this sunroof open, which I've got now, it's one single sunroof in this i3, but it looks like 2 singles, like a T-roof from the old Pontiac Trans Am days. I don't know if you can hear that noise or not and what difference it's made, but it's a bit of a trial for me. I'm now doing 70 dead. I'm just going to put my foot down now once this Volkswagen's out of the way. And we've got a Mercedes coming up my arse now who thinks it's God's gift in his little sports car. To me, that's loud. I don't know if it's loud to you, but that's loud to me. And I'm going to shut it now. It's like an aircraft noise, man. Anyway. That was just a bit of a trial to see if you could hear that on this, because it does come over rather loud. Here's Mr. Mercedes. There he goes, look. Now I'm doing 76. That man must be doing 110. That's me then. There he goes. Asshole. I'm going to get off at this next junction. It's the A610 off the M1. Junction 26, I believe. Just past the services back there. So you locals will know where this is. Like I say, this is about, I don't know, well, let's say 23 miles from where I live total, something in that range. So I'm going to pull over to the left now, get in this lane for the A610. Then I'm going to hook a left for Ilkeston, which is just at the big island where there's an IKEA, and the IKEA gets damn busy, so I try not to go there. Wife likes it now and again, but you're in there, it's like a prison, you know. You're in and you have to follow the maze through, and oh dear, too much for me. So getting off now, indicator going to your left, because in case you get chopped up, heading off. There you go. And head on down this A610 to Ilkeston. Well, we are in Ilkeston, just around the corner from where I need to be. So I put the camera forward so you can see where we're going to my mate's unit. If anyone wants to use Gary for anything, be it American stuff, electric or whatever, very competent guy. His son's really good as well. It's on the lower Bromsgrove Road, which we are turning left into now, and there's his van. It's called RGS Motors, 01773 534 655 in the UK. No good if you're in the US, people, I know that, but hey, always useful if you're in this area. So I'm going to drive this thing in now, and he's got his chain across, look for COVID, which is good. And I think he's waiting for me, and he has an American vehicle in there as we speak, so I'm going to pull this in here now, see what the man's got to say, put the brake on, and I will be back. Right, we've got the i3 up on the ramp and trying to locate. Oh yeah, there's the oil. One little oil filter there. So yeah, it is done from underneath then. And this is, you've never seen one, there's a battery pack underneath the i3. Very interesting. And that's the basics of the underneath of an i3. Just to give you a quick walk round, 3100, nice old piece of tin, some special stuff, GTO, plenty going on. MOT testing station, obviously. That is Ryan. Even down the quads. go. New copiers. I've gone back for the Bridgestones because that's what was on it originally, so I've stayed with Bridgestone basically. There's 2 or 3 other brands out there, but no, not for me. As regards the oil drop, new filter to go on, and the old one I've just been shown was a bit ropey to say the least, so there was, the last time this oil was dropped is considerably some time ago. So I'm glad I'm having it done now, so this will see me out, and then whoever buys it next off me in a year's time will be happy to know that it's all been done. So that's good. This is underneath. If you've never ever seen one before, you're an i3 owner and you've not been there because you put it in the hands of someone else like Ryan. This is the reason why you can't have a Wokeby trunk extension put in, because of that Rex over there. That takes the space. So there's no way you could have it done on the i3 with the range extender. And he said orange is danger. Basically the same on all EVs. So, oil change done. Filler there. Oil filter is obviously underneath. There's your dipstick, which comes through the panel anyway. Job done. Well done, gentlemen. Right, what the lads have had to do is activate the Rex by, and this young man here told me how to do it even. Hold your foot down on the accelerator, brake, touch it 3 times, and it will crack up once you've got the ignition on. And it just gets it warm, just to bring the volumes up, fills the filter with oil, and then they'll top it up like they are doing now if it needs it. So, at least someone knows what they're doing, eh, laddo? They're all very camera shy in here, they don't like speaking. So now it's obviously back in the off position, ready to rock and roll. Was he far off? No. On the top up? No. That is a bit fiddly on the oil filler. It's pretty small. It's not like a regular car at all. But this won't need to be done now for, wow, well, I'd say at least 2, if not 3 years. Now it's been done, and I don't feel it was done when I purchased it, but hey ho, it's done now. And tyre number 2 put on with a brand new Ecopia. So 2 new tyres, check on the service light, get rid of it off there now, which they're going to do in a moment. And also, of course, they've done the oil drop at the back on the Rex. If you've not got a Rex or range extender, don't hesitate to bring the i3 in. They will do brake stuff as well and everything else. Sure. So if you do have any service work done, by the way, with my mate there is a McDonald's and a KFC literally a 2-minute walk from his garage, so happy days there. So I'm going to be going back to Loughborough now, just about to move on out. I'll keep the camera rolling a bit while we head up towards the M1. So yeah, no shocks. We've had a good look round it, found no problems with the i3, all good. The oil hadn't been changed for a while in that Rex, so I think the last service was, oh wow, a good 2-3 years ago. Now been reset and ready to go, and fresh oil, the best, 530, brand new oil filter. And so yeah, if it comes on again now, I'll be very confident about the Rex. Just be wary about when you buy an i3, if you do, with the Rex, just make sure that all the servicing has been done. It's all electronic now, it's all on the system. Nice to get 2 new tyres on, and already I can feel it a lot better on the front end. A bit less road noise as well, so that's good. So yeah, well pleased. So we'll head up here now, and this will take us to the A610, and then from the A610 it'll take us up to the motorway to the M1.
check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Well, there you go. Job done, sorted, up at Ilkeston. BMW i3 is now fully serviced, although service is not the word to use when it comes to an EV, but it's got oil in it. 330 quid, including the dreaded VAT and everything else, fully reseated. So, yep, back down now at home. I'm going to grab myself a cold drink because it's turning to be a decent day. So yes, that's the guy I've been to today. If you're up that area, please give him a try. Very honest guy, won't mess you about. Not the cheapest, but his prices are very compatible to, or comparable should I say, to most other people. So, and I've got pure trust in him. I've used him for many, many years, and I've known him for nearly 25 years now. So there you go, wrapping it up. And I will speak to you all later. I hope you enjoyed this one, but please, please, please subscribe. Thumbs up on the channel. Have a great weekend. Catch you later.